Alright guys, welcome back to another video from Straight Smoke Gaming. This is this week's Yay or Nay video. In this video, for this week's Yay or Nay, we're going to be changing things up a little bit and looking at a different kind of vehicle than we have in the past three Yay or Nay videos. If you could see, based on my location here, I'm in my CEO office in my garage, and we are going to be looking at a non-weaponized vehicle that is on sale this week. And that's what I'm going to be going over. We're going to be using a little bit different criteria. We might not be going over its offense and defense and grinder's capability for this vehicle because it is a non-weaponized vehicle. So I'm going to be looking at a couple different things, and I'll get into that more later. But I just wanted to change it up. I mean, because you could go over the weaponized vehicles over and over. But we got to keep things fresh here, so we're going to go with a little bit different approach. We're going to take a look at this vehicle that's on sale. It happens to be on the Benny's website this week. There wasn't many cars to choose from. There was a supercar on Legendary Sports on sale, and the Attack Buzzard, which is on sale. Everyone should grab that up if you don't have it, especially for the beginners. Get the Buzzard while it's on sale. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get into this week's Yay or Nay video, and we're talking about the Benny's vehicle. And go to the Benny's website here, and Benny's has quite an assortment of different vehicles. Some of them expensive, some of them not so expensive, some of them mid-range. What we're talking about here is the True Fade or True Fod, however you pronounce. I can't pronounce half these vehicles on this game, but we're talking about I'm gonna call it the True Fade Nero. Normally 1.44 million. It is the most expensive Benny's vehicle, so that's interesting. It is down to a little over $900,000, so you're saving about almost $500,000 off the price. Benny's does offer more range of customization, as you can see here, with a livery on it, the base model there. This car is very sharp looking. That's why I chose this vehicle. I didn't have this vehicle yet, so I chose to go this route and do this. It's a very mean looking car. That's why I like it. I'm going to start with pink, and you can see top speed does get into the last bar, acceleration last bar, braking pretty average, and the traction is about average based on how expensive this car is, I would say. So we're going to go ahead and buy this, and then we're going to go ahead and mod it up. Give a little bit of a insight on what happens at Benny's if you haven't got a car at Benny's before or modded it at Benny's. And here it is. I sent it to my arena workshop because I happen to have my arena workshop has a Benny's detailer in it, so I can do any Benny's type things at my arena workshop. Hey, we're just giving it a walk around. I love the front end of this car. It just looks mean. It looks aggressive. It is a supercar. I like the teal, the grill. Very sharp looking car. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to mod it up.
What are we doing there?
We're taking it and I'm going to get this Benny certified here. That's the first thing I wanted to do. You don't have to do the Benny's upgrades for it. That's just to dump more money into it. As you can see here, it's over $600,000 just to put some of the Benny's details into this car. That is quite literally like 2/3 of the sale price that I got it at. So the myth that you might hear that, oh, the more expensive the Betty's vehicle, the less it'll cost to make it a Betty's vehicle, that's a myth. It was over a $500,000 to make this a Betty's vehicle. And as you can see right there now that's a Betty's vehicle. Big change, huh? Real sharp looking car. So much of a difference for $600,000. As you can see, I'm a little bit skeptical of Betty's in general, so I'm a tad biased, as you'll come to find out as we mod this car. So right there, $600,000, that's what it gets you. Right here we're adding armor to it. You always got to max out the armor. It helps the car protect its performance when you hit other cars, hit things, and whatnot. So you always want to have max armor on. It's not going to protect you from a missile killing you, but it keeps the car's performance lasting longer. You top out the engine, as you always should. You got to go fast. I was really disappointed by the front bumper customization. I thought that was weak for a car this expensive. I was expecting a little bit more. There are the diffusers on the bottom. There was no rear bumper really. It was just the diffusers at the bottom. And here, a little bit of a, what is that, for the doors on the outside. Just a little bit of a change there. The vents look, I mean, I'm keeping the vents, they just look sharper. And here, look at the price to change the color of. I struggled here. I didn't realize I had to switch back and forth, and then it popped in, and I see the difference of. I was like, well, what am I changing here? And the cost of that. There you go. You get the engine, also that max up the acceleration. You definitely want that. You want to go as fast as possible, as much as it'll allow. The exhaust was weak. I was really disappointed. The customization for the grill, like, all you got to change was the trim around the grill. You didn't get to change the grill at all. I mean, I do like the grill with the T in the middle for trifade, but I was expecting a little bit more than that. You got your horns here. Everyone, there's two types of GTA car guys. There's guys that have to have their horns, and there's guys that are like, yeah, it's a horn, so I don't care. Here you can make the inside look like a race car. This car, I really don't know if you'd want to use this car in races, per se. It is a supercar. It does go fast. You will see here a little bit later why I would not recommend using it in a race. Here at Betty's, also you got the different color lights you can add. You could unlock these through participating in the arena war. I've done very little arena war. As you can see, I've only unlocked the white lights, which are extremely blinding. But yeah, this is one of the cool things though. But look at the cost to pick these different colors. I mean, we're talking over $50,000 just to pick a different color headlight, for Christ's sake. Tad much. And you always need a neon kit, even on non-Betty's cars. You should have a neon kit. It just looks sharp. Now, this is one of the other big things at Betty's is deliveries. Most cars have, a decent amount of liveries here if it's Betty's certified. which cost $600,000 on this car. So looking at the liveries, the first two I thought were complete ass. I was like, that one's okay. I like the big T on the front. This one was the first one that caught my eye as being respectable. I like the white with the pink anyway. Maybe that's why I liked it so much. These next two I thought were complete trash. I didn't like them, even though it was the white and pink. I still didn't like that one. This one I thought was even far worse. Going down here to the junk energy drink, I thought that was nothing special. Sprunk normally in green. It did look good on pink anyway. I did like a little bit of the blending down there at the bottom of the door. It looked sharp. This is the only livery I was really enthused with. I like this one. The turquoise livery, Jackal turquoise livery on the pink look really sharp. The red looks like trash on a pink car anyway. The red might be alright on a different color car, but this turquoise one was to be the best by far. I didn't end up using it because I'm not a big livery guy. I don't like advertising on my cars unless it's a race, unless you're using the car for like the racing. But yeah, no, I'm just not a livery guy. Now here, like, you definitely want to get a spoiler. The stock spoiler does not add to your traction, so you want to pick a different spoiler. And it doesn't matter which different spoiler it is, because you want the best traction as you can get, you know. As you'll find out here later on, the different spoiler does not add much traction. Not to I was needing to control this beast of a car. I get bulletproof tires for the trolls that shoot your tires out and leave you spinning more than you're already going to do in this vehicle. Again, this is the car that's on sale this week. One of the 2 to 3 vehicles that's on sale this week. It is the Trafade Nero at the Benny's. It is the most expensive Benny's vehicle on their website, and it is a hefty discount. So I decided to take advantage of it. Here's the final product. I don't have too many gray cars, so I went with a gray. I went with I think it was a rolled steel gray metallic. I went with a blue pearlescent color to add to it, so I was going to go with the gray, silver, blue. Here the blues did match up for the wheels and the tires. I might switch out later on, but I was in a rush to just make it blue and silver. So that's what I finished with. Here I paid the money for the electric blue lights that was actually the same color that matched the neon kit that I put underneath the car. It was electric blue. And now we're going to take it for a spin and see how this car handles. And we're off. Here we go. We're driving from the arena. Just going a little bit over a mile up the road. Right here, I was like, okay. Literally spun out, not hitting anything. So that was strike one for me. I was like, this vehicle should not spin out by itself. For Christ's sake, that's ridiculous. I took that turn okay. Granted, it's the first time in the car. I'm trying to get the feel for it. Right here, coming up here, you're going to see the power of this car and how fast it's really going. And go up over that hill, boom, airborne, and there we go. Get introduced to a pole. Again, stuff like that, that's why you want to buy the armor for the car. And right here I get to a mile away, and then I'm gonna turn back around here. And again, the modding on this car here, I take it a different way. I wanted to take a couple more turns. I wanted to get the feel of the turning on this car, and you do have to, you got to punch that brake pretty good to turn in this. So that's you know, that kind of sucks. I mean, you got to slow down in any vehicle, but this, when you like really have to use the brake to turn. And by the time you make this a Benny's car, that's 600,000 off the bat right there to make it Benny's certified and get the you know, the Benny's rims or a livery or detail the inside. As you can see, I did not spend much money doing on the inside, and so I want to say I spent well over $1 million modding this car at Benny's. So we're talking, this car is way over 200, or not 200, it's way over 2 million. So that's Benny's certified and with the mods. And I can tell you right now, I was not impressed with the handling. The speed was legit. This car can fly. The speed's fast. The handling, I was not impressed with. Okay, for the outro of this video, I decided to take my expensive car into a populated lobby and test to see how fast I'd get blown up in it. It wasn't too crowded of a lobby. It was probably about half full, I think. It ended up being, there was a jet around and an insurgent driving around. I thought maybe I'd get blown up, and I kind of wanted to, for once I actually wanted it to happen. But breaking down whether this is yay or nay for this week's video, the Truffaut Nero at the Benny's website, most expensive Benny's vehicle. This is going to be a yay if you buy it at the sale price and you customize it at the custom shop. You know, get it for the $900 and some $1,000, customize it yourself. It'll be, by the time you get done customizing it at the Los Santos Customs, it'll be about the price that you would get it not on sale, about 1.4. And this, I think this car is great for that. The speed is there. The handling I did not appreciate so much. Maybe it would grow on me later on, but yeah, for the sale price, yes. It is going to be a nay if you choose to take it to Benny's and customize it with the Benny's customization. I was disappointed with the Benny's customization, from the front bumper to the grill to the liveries. I just don't see it as being worth it if you're going to make this a Benny's vehicle. I really don't. So it's a yay and a nay this week for this vehicle. There we have it. If you get it, take it to Los Santos Customs. Don't make this a Benny's car. It's a waste of your money. And that's about wraps it up for this video. If you enjoyed it, learned something about Benny's or what have you, go ahead and give us a like. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. I do apologize for the PvP video. It is not up yet. Orb Smoke from Straight Smoke Gaming is being lazy and hasn't did the audio for that yet. So that'll be up soon. And we're also going to have a couple other videos coming up on the weekend. And we will see you over the weekend for more footage. Thank you guys. Take it easy.